Hello people! So, when I left you in my last video, I said that I didn't know when I was going to be out next, but I kind of lied, but forgot about where I was going. But we've come down to a certain man's woodland, you'll see him in a moment. Behind me here, James Hunter, no doubt you're subscribed to him, you've seen him on Facebook. And the man himself, Mr. Jedi of the Woods. We've come down to his woodland. He's got an absolutely beautiful woodland. How are you, sir? It's
very good.
How long is it now? It's 3:15. We've been
Correct.
for. Yeah. Jedi's took us for a nice drive round his location. Took us down near a nice river near his house.
Guided tour.
Yeah, guided tour of the area.
Guided tour.
This woodland is absolutely huge. How many acres is it?
800 in total.
800 acres.
Everywhere, as far as the eye can see.
I can't even dream of that many acres. But
Big span.
yeah, so Jedi was gracious enough to invite me and James down, and we took him up on the offer. Just down for the one night though. Couldn't really arrange the 2 nights, but we'll make it worthwhile. So I'll just show you around what's going on, and stay with me.
Well, the whole key for me is I'm not doing a big video, it's just a short video just to get out and about.
Yeah, I'm just going to put it down on the tripod when we're sitting around having a beer and
Okay, I thought I'd take you, show you around camp. This is James's setup, Huntarian1986. Go and check him out, fantastic channel. I've watched majority of his videos. He's hammocking tonight and he's testing out the check bedroll. Make sure you go and check him out. He needs some more subs. I'm over here, got the DD tarp out. No, DD tarp? No, I haven't. I've got the 8x8 oilskin. Extremely impressed still with this tarp, it's still holding out. I tested it really well last weekend in the rain and it held out very nicely. I want to show you that sleep system later, because that's my new, my kind of new improved sleep system for winter time. And then we've got Jedi set up. There he is again. And
yeah, 3x3 DD tarp.
Your DD hammock.
DD hammock with a bit of insulation in there. It's going to be a cold one tonight, so I want to make
It's
sure.
got a very nice, what would you call it? I forgot. What is it?
Well, under blanket type
Under blanket,
thing.
that's the one. He's made his own under blanket with a wool blanket.
I tried that last time I was up at Funky's, and
Yeah,
it seemed to work very well.
Didn't you do it at Bob's place as well?
No.
Did you not?
No, not at Bob's. No, Funky's.
Maybe it's I remember seeing it somewhere.
I had a different hammock then. I had the 10th Wonder hammock.
Right.
And it was only with this one in colder weather. I know it might seem daft, but I prefer the DD hammock in colder weather, because the 10th Wonder hammock is quite big and bulky with the bug net. So in the cold winter months, when
you don't need the bug net, do you? Exactly, yeah.
I sacrificed the weight of the 10th Wonder for a bit of cold weather gear, like my hammock tent.
That's my only problem. That's my only problem ground dwelling, because obviously you can't have a bug net, so I just get bitten alive.
Well, you can use the 10th Wonder hammock as a ground dwelling.
Yeah, yeah.
With bug
I've seen
net.
that.
Don't work particularly well, I didn't find, but it's alright.
James is testing out his new camera, that tripod that he got for Christmas.
Oh, is that Christmas present, was it?
It was, I haven't used it yet, so when I'm filming... And
I need a small one like that. You've got look how small his tripod
Yeah,
is.
but that only stretches up to that. That's it.
Okay, so the other guys are just up there cutting up some wood, and I'm the only one with a biggish axe, so I'm going to do the splitting. Just a little tip that I've started to do the past couple of months is these big leather gloves. I started to bring them out with me, and they're absolutely fantastic for around the fire, for lifting hot coals or picking up your pot, but they're also really good for collecting firewood, because you don't make your hands sore, or you don't get your hands dirty. So it keeps your hands clean, keeps your hands away from the fire, from heat, and also stops them getting sore from all the rough wood. I've also put a paracord wrap on my axe now. I didn't used to, but I noticed because the head is quite small compared to bigger axes, I was starting to kind of split wood with the actual axe handle, and it was starting to damaging the wood on the axe handle. So a bit of paracord on there just protects that, stops it from chipping away slowly, just gives the axe a little bit more life. And this is a nice piece of ash. It's deadfall. There's a piece of deadfall ash over there, so you're going to see how well this splits. Not very well by the looks of it. It's not looking too good. When I make Bill proud.
So we've got some bigger stuff chopped. We've been really lucky actually because of the high winds recently. A lot of the windfall is down, it's sticking up into the air.
Quite a lot of this birch bark's quite wet.
So with the saw it's worked out quite nicely. So Brian's been told that he has to, what was it Brian? Bill said?
Represent the wolf pack.
Represent the wolf pack by getting the fire going in traditional manner. Traditionally
using matches, does that count?
matches.
Would you like to use the double-pronged fire steel?
I'd have to process this down a bit more.
So we've done our prep. We've got the finger size and the pencil thick size and the little matchstick size. Nice technique, Brian. You're keeping hold of the matchstick.
This is going out.
Matchbox.
See, I did listen to you, Jedi.
Yeah, you're not kneeling down, you see. If the wind was coming through your legs, you'd have a tunnel focusing the wind right underneath you, but it's going nicely. So we're going to get a fire going. That's looking good. Get a brew on, I reckon.
Come on, birch bark, go. And the birch bark has got wet.
I reckon we've probably got about half an hour till it starts getting dark.
Yeah.
Obviously there's no canopy here, so it's going to be it's going to stay light as long as it can do.
Big man Jedi cooking our sausages for the evening. Very, very windy tonight. The wind just keeps changing direction. Ooh. Gloves. Would you like a glove?
I'll get some just a nice bit of
I'm just going to have one roll to begin with and then I'm happy to wait for the second round of it. Yeah, that's if you hold that, I'll be able to spoon.
Okay, so James has just noticed this on the end of this log. There's Winnie the Pooh. There's a definite bear's face there. How weird's that? That is a hot fire.
Right, so as recent tradition is dictating, it's time for the sharing of the chalice, the brotherhood chalice. Some great men have gone before you, James. The likes of Bob, Bug Out Bushcraft.
Didn't you want to be the 6th?
It's okay.
Roll with it.
Well, we're not putting numbers on it. We're not putting numbers
James
on
put the number on it. I'm not bothered.
It's just some great men have gone before you. The likes of Bob and Craig and Steve from Leaf Life and Funky. Who else has had a drink from it?
That's it, isn't it? 4?
Bob, Craig, Steve, Funky.
Bob. No, we said Bob.
Bob. So, yeah, no, as a little kind of cheesy, you know, what's the word I'm looking for?
I don't know.
Sentimentality. Again, James is next in line, shall we say? Next in line to drink from the chalice. We've got some of my own slow vodka ready to be shared amongst us. It's only half a cup there because it is pretty much neat vodka with the flavour of sloes in it, but it's good stuff. So James, you know, please go ahead, take a drink.
I feel very privileged to be part of this exclusive club.
And so you should.
Thank you for a great night so far. It's been fantastic. Thank you for
I
inviting me down.
appreciate
It's
you
been
taking
brilliant.
the journey down to see me.
I'm glad to be part of the club. So
Good.
cheers,
good.
guys. Stay
Good
safe.
health, wealth, happiness, and anything else that.
Lovely. I think we're strong, but lovely.
Yeah.
nice.
So Bob could only handle water at the time. But you know, an alcoholic beverage, it's because Bob's pure. I'm sure he won't mind me saying that, but Bob's pure. The rest of us are tainted. So yeah, nice one, James. You're next in line for a drink from the chalice.
Great stuff.
Now, if you'd
Cheers.
like to hand over to
Pass
to
the
our
baton.
friend,
Pass
pass
the
the
baton.
chalice across
Just
to our
have
friend
one.
Brian.
Thank you, sir.
Brian from what's your channel name? Woods Outdoor Life of Brian. I keep calling you your old channel name, so I do apologise. I'm still getting used to the new one. Outdoor Life of Brian. So yeah, Brian's come down as well. He's taken the journey for an hour and a half in the car to come and see us. You had a good time tonight so far? Been pretty
Fantastic.
chilled, isn't it?
Glad I came.
Good. I'm glad you can make it down, mate. So yeah, Brian's going to have a drink from the chalice.
I've got to say, when
Recorded for posterity.
when I first saw this coming around, I looked at the video and I thought, I wonder if I'm ever going to get a chance to drink out of this. And here I am a few months later. So
You definitely would have drunk out of it. Maybe it might have
At
been in
some
May
point.
at the Bushcraft show.
I bet when you get to the bushcraft show, it's just going to go around everybody.
Well, it might do, and hopefully people would want to have a drink from it. But you know, if they don't, I respect their wishes.
Can't see why not.
It's a sentimental thing for me.
It's a great
So
idea.
I can remember the people I've spent time with.
It's a great idea. So thanks, Jedi. And here's to the brotherhood. Beautiful. Thank you.
Oh, let me sort my hair out. Right, so after the guys, I'm really glad you guys have come down. As I say, I've been afforded a lot of hospitality on my travels, and it was about time I had somebody in my patch to try and you know, just share what I've got with. So thanks for coming down. I'll drink from the chalice myself after you. Oh, that is good. That's some of my own slow vodka, and it's matured for an extra couple of weeks after Christmas, and it's just taken that little edge off it. That's a beautiful drink. Cheers, everybody.
Cheers.
Thank you. Okay, so it's morning. We've all arisen from our pits. I'm just cooking up some breakfast. I think we all had a decent night. I think Jedi had a bit of a Jedi didn't have the best night's sleep. He's gone somewhere now, so I don't know. I can't ask him. But all in all, it was pretty good. Me and James were really hot. I had to take some layers off. He had to open his sleeping bag. But yeah, it's a beautiful morning. Surprisingly warm. I was expecting it to be colder. But yeah, I'm just waiting for the temperature to drop really, because I know last January we had snow. Last February it was horribly cold, but it's still surprisingly warm for the time of year. So just waiting for the snow. Get some snow camps done. Have we done a snow camp yet, James?
Kind of. I went out on a camp and it wasn't snowing. However, it started snowing throughout the night, and when we woke up in the morning, it was white.
That's cool.
And in fact, my first overnighter wasn't snow, but I was very wet behind the ears. Didn't have much kit, and it was my first ever overnighter was -6, and I'm completely unprepared. Like I say, wet behind the ears, didn't have much kit, and I didn't sleep. I spent the whole night in a sleeping bag, in a tent, just shivering.
Yeah, my first ever overnighter was I think it was in March. And I went with a 1-season sleeping bag.
Yeah.
I was freezing.
You soon learn your lesson, don't you?
Yeah. You just don't. It's like you lie in your sleeping bag in your house and you just think, oh, that's quite nice.
Yeah.
I can sleep in that. You just don't consider how cold it's going to get at night. Okay then, so that's the end of this trip. We're all heading off now. Tidied up camp, leave no trace, all that good stuff. I think we're just about to head off now and have a bit of a wander, have a slow walk back. It's been absolutely fantastic night. I've really enjoyed the company, been some good food, and just a very enjoyable experience. I'd love to come back here because this woodland is fantastic. It's one of the best woodlands I've seen. It's so big. You could explore this for days and days and just never get bored. So I'd like to thank Jedi over there for inviting us along.
Cheers mate, thanks for coming down.
Yeah. I'd like to thank James as well for coming. He's been made some good friends this evening. And yeah, I'll see you again very, very soon. Thanks for watching.